Hey guys, Brian Carlson here, Chumdaddy Baits. I want to show you another new bait that we've been working on for our testing. And this is a beaver style flipping bait. This is what we're going to call the Chumbug. It is another bait that can be broke down, modified into different positions depending on what kind of application you want to use and what kind of action you would like to see out of your bait. It is a 4-inch bait. It'll come in multiple colors, of course. What's really cool about this is, as you can see, this is straight out of the package how it comes. It does have a couple paddles up here, and you know, it's got the 6 little arms. But like a lot of baits that you can't do this with, the reason we like this bait is because you can modify it. Starting with the arms up here, a lot of guys that flip grass, they don't like the arms. They want a smooth style bait that'll, if they put a heavy weight on, it'll punch them at. So the first thing you do with this bait here is it's real easy to just tear these arms off. I mean, they're so easy, and they leave you with a smoother profile. So now you have a smoother profile bait with no arms. Next thing you can do is, where the arms are on or off, you know, it's totally up to you. These bottom appendages off of the tail, they will break apart. So now you have a little bit more action, kind of like some whiskers that break out. Try to let you see that a little bit. So those break out also. If you don't like that, you want a smoother style or that, you can either leave them attached, or say one of them's come loose or something, or got caught up in something, reeds or whatever, you can just go ahead and tear them off. Now you have both big paddles and your tail. Now what you can do, another way you can actually split this tail. This tail comes apart, breaks apart real easy. It has different positions, so you don't have to break it all apart at once. You can just snap a couple of them off. There are 4 what I call snap positions in it, depending on how much action you want. That's the total 4 broke apart there. And you can also, as you can see, these paddles are attached to your tail. So depending on what you want to do, these paddles will break apart. They also have 1, 2, 3, 4 appendages on them, so you can break them apart and use them as however much action you want. Another thing you can do, depending on what you want to do, it's going to get tricky now, because no matter what I do, I'm going to deluge one or the other. So let's say I just want a straight, like a bomb bait, missile bait style. These flappers or the paddles will come straight off, and you know, whether you have this attached or not, you now have, you know, missile style bait. You can also, these tail will come off, and if you left your paddles on, then you'd have a paddle style bait that has, you know, a little bit of flick to it. So virtually every piece of this bait breaks down, and all from this, you can virtually tear any part of it off do you want, depending on what style and presentation you want. I know with a lot of baits out there, some of them do this, some of them don't. The real key is, if you're buying a certain bait and it becomes popular on your lake or whatever, over time the fish get used to this, and they see the same thing, same action, same motion. Well, this gives you a little bit of variance into showing them a little something different. And just like you know, if we go out to eat every day and we get tired of the same thing. Well, if you like your mashed potatoes with gravy and you're getting tired of it, you want to mix it up a little bit. So you pour some different gravy on, or don't use gravy. It's up to you. Just as a euphemism, It's kind of special to us. I really like this bait. Check them out. Let me know what you think about them. Please post online. And like I said, always, you can follow us along on Facebook, Chumdaddy Baits, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube for updates. We are still in our testing phases, going through the processes of getting up and running. So give us a like, give us a follow. Catch you out next time. Tight lines.